Hello, guys.
Hello.
I don't know why I do that. It's because I'm uncomfortable. But we're on our daily walk. This won't be what we do film every single day because I'm not going to film our walk every single day.
This isn't supposed to be a boring channel.
But we're boring.
Oh.
That's average Andy for you. We're boring. But we were just talking about the fact of like our schedule for tomorrow and whatnot, and because I'm going to finish my tattoo leg sleeve, and we have to go to my aunt's to not drop stuff off, but take her with us to drop stuff off from my parents to recycle things. It's a whole thing. Anyway, so Erin, did you want to tell us all your schedule again?
So, we need to leave at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And trying to work our way back, figure out what time we gotta wake up. I determined that I need to wake up at 6 a.m. He's like, 6 a.m.? You can't just get up and go at 8? No. Let me break it down for you.
Break it down.
So, wake up at 6. We spend a couple of minutes doing Wordle in the morning, so 15-ish minutes there, maybe. Plus another 15 minutes roughly to do the morning routine of toothbrushing and getting changed and everything, and stairs were not it today. The fitness center looks pretty empty now. I figure, now that I'm not there. So 15 minutes for Wordle, another 15 minutes for toothbrushing, getting changed. So that brings us to 6:30. All right, then I gotta stretch before I go on a run, because I also want to go on a run before we leave. So no, I'm not taking 3 hours to get dressed and ready in the morning. There's more to it than that.
It's all her makeup.
Yeah. I'm not a very good makeup girly. So we're at 6:30. I have to stretch. Stretching typically takes 20 minutes for me before I run. So gets us to 6:50. Plus I gotta get all my stuff, my headphones, my shoes, my keys. I mean, I won't necessarily need to worry about keys because he'll still, no, you won't be home, so I will need my key. So I'll have to get my key. My leggings don't have pockets, so I have to wear my key around my neck, the necklace, because I'm not going to hold it. And I'm also trying to hold my phone, because again, no pockets.
Women. Actually, it's not women, it's women's clothing.
So we're estimating that I'm not out the door running until about 7 a.m. So
minimum.
From there, I'm hoping to do a mile to a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles if I get a little crazy. So that could take me close to 20 to 30 minutes. Plus, however, wherever I end up in those 2-ish miles, I'm gonna have to walk back home, which will take an extra couple minutes. So, estimating I'm home around 7:30, 7:35 maybe. And then, gotta do a post-run stretch, which...
Always do your post-run stretch, folks.
Yeah, he says it. It's one of those deals I say not as I do.
I was doing really good when I was training for the half marathon. And then recently, you have honestly broken my habit of it, because you're you gotta shower, and then we gotta do this, and then we gotta do that, and it's just
it's always my fault.
Yep. Always blame your wife.
Mm-hmm. I am wearing the ring today. So 10 to 15 minute stretch for about 7:45 maybe. Plus, depending on if I want to eat a protein bar before or after my shower. Again, might not be in the shower till close to 8. Then 15 minutes for the shower. So 8:15 plus actually getting changed and ready for the day brings us to about 8:30. So then he'll get home from the gym, he'll have time to shower, and then both of us are ready to leave at about 9. Like, with a little bit of rest time to maybe, like, decompress, do a little Instagram scrolling or YouTube something or other, like, maybe read, who knows? We'll get frisky.
Not me reading.
Not physically frisky, but, like, frisky with what activities we're gonna do before we leave.
I can't read in that short period of time. I might read a word.
Well, so 6 a.m. That's the time we need, or at least I need. He wakes up at 6 a.m. anyway because his body does not enjoy staying asleep. So yeah, this is what happens when you try to be fit and you need to squish exercise into your routine, because he needs to exercise before the tattoo, because then he's going to be out of commission for a couple of days.
Why did I know you were going to say out of commission? Like, out of every single word possibility that you could have said, I knew you were going to say out of commission.
We just know each other that well. So he has to get out. Ooh, bug just flew directly into my face. So he's going to have to exercise in the morning anyway. And it's like, I'm better at exercising in the morning. I've just got more energy because I'm not wiped from a long day. So if I'm gonna exercise, it's gotta be in the morning. I can work out in the afternoon if need be, but I tend to get my personal bests in the morning. I can do both, but I prefer the morning. So that's what we're gonna do, especially if we're doing a lot of car traveling to get this tattoo for him. So
yeah, we gotta drive over an hour to the tattoo shop because my tattoo artist, well, really our tattoo artist, has moved from somewhere that was like 20 minutes away from us to over an hour. It's closer to her home, so it, like, you know, good for her obviously, but sucks for us.
Yeah. So I know there are a bunch of you out there that can totally relate to the fact that, like, you need to block a lot more time than is expected to do all the things you gotta do in the morning before whatever plans you have. So it's one of those things that it's like, oh, I'll just go for a quick run, it'll be fine. No, there's so much more that goes into it.
You know, have you ever seen the videos online of, like, people being like, running in, like, 2002, let's say, and they just, like, literally go outside and just start running, and then there's running in 2025, 2026, whatever year, like, the person posted the video, and it's like they have to do all these other different things, and they have, like, all these different garments on. And
well, is that also, like, is that our generation, but, like, 10 years earlier when we were in our 20s and had a lot easier time bouncing back?
No.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Because I know when
this is all, like, like, smartphones, like, all the gadgets and whatnot, all the not, like, pre even, like, having, like compression, like, sleeves for your leg or your knee or something like that.
I mean, I just know when I was in the best shape of my life in college, I did not have the best stretching routine. I did stretch before and after, but very quickly. I did, like, maybe 3 stretches max, and I was on my merry way. But
you were married?
I also can't remember if back then I might have done a warm-up walk. I think I did. I think I would, like, walk for 5 minutes before I started running. I don't remember off the top of my head, though. It's been a long time. So there was that. My body was younger and could bounce back, and so I just kind of went for it. But nowadays I do need to take better care of my body. The fact that I have to have different shoes for walking versus running is a little wild, because of my ankle problems. I've got peroneal subluxation in one ankle, and then I've got mid-portion plantar fasciitis. Mid-portion is different from your regular plantar fasciitis. Mine is the more manageable version. That's in the other foot. So, yeah.
She got messed up feet.
Yeah, he's got messed up knees though, so
This is true.
uh,
My left knee just wants me to die all the time.
so we both have different walking and running shoes for those reasons.
Yep.
Brooks are where it's at. Brooks Ariel for the walking. The men's version is the Brooks Beast. And then for running, the Brooks Adrenaline is what I use.
And like I hear people be like, "Oh, like I know you can't afford this, like expensive shoes and whatnot," but it's like I get it, 100% understand. You can't always not everybody can afford things. However, view it more as an investment, because that's what we just did today. We went to the store and we invested in a new laptop.
Yeah.
So when you view it like that, it's more manageable. Shoes are gonna last you a good amount of time.
Yeah, and in regards to shoes, if you're getting expensive ones like Brooks, like my walking ones, and the running ones, if you're getting them for medical reasons, you also have to think about it as an investment, because if you're buying cheaper shoes that don't support you correctly, are you going to have to go back to the doctor and spend more money on medical bills?
Or just go to the doctor in general.
Yeah, so
Not
in
even
that
back.
case, an expensive shoe, like a $2, if only. If
Like
not,
100
very expensive.
$150 shoe.
Yeah, $150 plus tax, like $200-ish. If a $200 shoe, like, if you put down the money for a $200 shoe, how many thousands in medical bills are you actually saving later?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's hard to think about that in the moment because you're just watching that $200 disappear in front of your eyes. But if you know, like for me, my issues aren't going to go away unless I get surgery, well, I'm going to do what I can to prevent needing that surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I agree with that.
And it's the peroneal subluxation that would require surgery, not the mid-portion plantar fasciitis, as far as I'm aware, because that one is the more manageable version of plantar fasciitis. I really just have to do a really good stretch routine on my calves and whatnot for that. So I'm like, okay, I will take the extra 3 minutes to stretch my calves before I go on a run. And I have seen the one time I forgot to do it, my foot started hurting.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I've done it every time since, and I have not had more issues with that. So it's like I'm following my doctor's recommendations, and one of those recommendations was those shoes. So that is the end of my soapbox, right? Do what's good for your body.
Yep. So, yeah. So I think the moral of the story for this vlog is take care of your body. View things as investments, not that you're spending, hundreds of dollars on things.
It's not a treat yourself.
Right.
When it's self-care in that way.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously you got to be, mindful of things as well. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today, as I almost trip and fall. Hope everybody has a great rest of their day. I would say...
And a beautiful night, because if you can't tell by the background, it actually is super nice right now.
Mm-hmm.
The sky looks so pretty.
Yep. So don't forget to spread love, positivity, happiness. Hope this video brought you love, positivity, happiness. Maybe one day I will explain why I say love, positivity, happiness, but not today. So you'll have to watch another day to find that out. Bye.